Dear Nigeria, this is how to vote Chidinma additional. Guys, if you are coming across this video, Chidinma additional is a Nigerian who lived in South Africa. So I'm giving you a background to understand why you should vote this girl. So please watch this video to the end because I'll be giving you tips on how to vote her, where to click and all of those good stuff. Please, if you are truly a Nigerian and a supporter of Nigerians' growth, please watch this video to the end so that you understand everything. So Chidinma is a young girl who grew up in South Africa, and then she put out she applied to join the Miss South Africa contest and earlier this year. And before you knew it, they saw her name, they saw her everything, and then they came up with some agenda, pushing some agenda that she is not South Africa. And according to her, the people there, at the point where they started this whole thing, they never knew Chidinma's mother wasn't in South Africa, so they didn't know. They thought, oh, the thing is, why they wanted to start signing all this bad energy signature was because they heard Chidinma bearing the name Chidinma and contesting in a South Africa, beauty contest. Now, when Chidinma, the whole stuff started, people now said, oh, the mother is not even South African, so she's totally not even a South African to start with. So people said, is she not born in South Africa? I thought when someone is born in a place, the person comes from that place by birth. They say, no, they have changed their laws. It's not supposed to be so. They pushed this girl. They started signing one signature like that went round, almost viral in South Africa, and then the people who had the platform brought it down because it was full of malicious acts and all of those bad stuff that South Africans were doing. So they did to this girl, and this girl, God helped her that she didn't come down with any form of depression, right? So fast forward to when they made her, they started threatening her. They threatened her, death threats and all of those. Her family was almost not safe. South Africans came at her and her family. They dragged them. They said unkind things to them. So this girl decided to pull down. She pulled out from the contest, the Miss South African contest. She was already in the finalists. She was one of the finalists. She pulled out. They knew very well she was going to win, and that was why they did what they did to her. My question is, even before we continue in Chidinma's topic, my question is, when this guy, something Ekong, well, I can't remember his name, he's from Cross River State, I think, or Akwa Ibom, in Nigeria, won a gold medal at the Olympics for South Africans. They never told him, oh, you are not a South Africa, or you are going to return the gold medal. When you go back to your country, go and return the gold medal. We want a South African to go for us. They didn't tell him that. He was the best in his sport, and he won a gold medal for South Africans. And they did not reject him to say, God forbid, because you're Nigerian, you cannot. Most of their athletes, check where they come from, who play in South Africa, check where they come from. Most of the things they do, check the people that win it. They are usually people they claim, quote and unquote, call them foreigners. So Chidinma now left, and then she was invited to come to Nigeria to participate in the contest, the beauty contest here. And she did, and she won. On the day of that event, in fact, they started by saying, South Africans started by saying, oh, the hall where they had their briefing was so local, the decoration was bad, they insulted this girl, they said all manner of things about Nigerians, they dragged them. Remember, this was one of the reasons why the vote for both became very tense. And one would think, okay, maybe this is happening because Nigerians usually would do banter with people who come for them, and they thought it was just a regular banter. Little did we know that South Africans were up for a bigger game. Now, Chidinma happened to win, and she was Miss Taraba, yeah? I hope I'm right. Yeah, she was Miss Taraba, so she won. On the live stream, on the day of this event, they went to the live stream where they were anchoring this thing. South Africans were, they were still hailing Chidinma. Some were still hailing Chidinma. Some were not hailing Chidinma. Now, this is the same Chidinma that they have insulted the mother, called her that she's a thief, that she committed identity theft, that she went in 23 years ago, she stole someone's identity, and it took them 23 years not to know. That it means that they are beginning to tell the world that their system is whack, right? It's whack. Maybe because they feel that they just wanted to get at the girl just because she's Nigerian. I want you guys to underline that, just because she is a Nigerian. So fast forward, Chidinma goes for the Miss the other contest where they are in Mexico right now, the Miss Universe, and then they began again to drag Chidinma. Now, why are they dragging Chidinma? They say, oh, they want to strip her of her identity. If you have watched the previous video, I want you to please check it so that you will follow up to know what's going on. That she committed identity theft, and because they gave them the time to meet up with the deadline, and she was not able to meet up the deadline with her mother, so they're going to strip them of their passports, or because the reason they were saying they should come is to prove to them why they need to keep the ID of South Africans. You know, South Africans are naturally very proud people, arrogant, rude, disrespectful to Nigerians mostly. We don't want to even talk about the disrespect they give to Zimbabweans, but to Nigerians, they are like that. They are, the xenophobia attack we have received from them is enough to write a book that will fill an ocean. But that's notwithstanding, we still forgive them, right? So after the whole thing, I'm saying this as a background so that those of you who don't know the whole gist to understand why we are doing what we are doing. So this video is actually for you guys, for me to solicit for votes for Chidinma, because I remember vividly the last one, some South Africans went voting for another person. But guys, you know, we need to vote Chidinma. We need to use our population to vote Chidinma. And we call on every other country that supports us that do not have people in the contest, or people who think they love Nigerians, to support Chidinma Adesina. She represents Nigeria at the contest. So right now, if you have watched this video to this point, please watch the video to the end, and after the end of this video, please guys go to the description box. I dropped a link there that will lead you to where you can vote for Chidinma Adesina. You see her, Chidinma Adesina, or Chichi Adesina, and she's also Vanessa. So she's Chidinma Vanessa Adesina, and she's representing Nigeria. I mentioned that earlier. When you click on the link, you see her, and please vote for her. I am begging everybody to please vote for her, and please share the video to your friends, your loved ones, your well-wishers, even your enemies. Let them vote for Chidinma. We need to see her win this, because she had won before. We pray that she wins again. That's our heart desire, because if she doesn't win, you know, these people will come for us. But that's notwithstanding, we know what we stand for as a country. We stand for peace. Nigerians are very loving, caring people. Nigerians are hospitable. Nigerians are transparent people. Nigerians are very, I don't know the right words to use to describe who Nigerians are. Nigerians are peaceful people. But the only thing is, when you come for Nigerians, be ready to take whatever comes your way, because they will never ever come for you first. And then Chidinma had arrived where Mexico, and then these people are dragging her to come answer a case. Even if they have served her the letter before now, she has the pageant people have their own calendar also. She cannot be doing court case with you guys while she's supposed to be in a particular spot at a particular time. Do not think that pageantry is it's a day, a day thing where you say, oh, today is this, and then she will go there and that day will be. No, that's not how pageantry is done. Pageantry is a continuum. Like, it happens, they put them in a hotel, they train them, they have lectures, they do all of those things. She will check her outfit, she will go for fitting, they will do all of those things. Her Nigerian outfits, the cultural, they say. My own is, the question I want to ask South Africa is, you guys said the reason you were first filing the petition before Chidinma's mom was discovered not to be a South African by biological or by birth, you guys said, oh, Chidinma will not understand the language, your South African language, she will not know the customs and traditions. So now you guys gave it to a white person. Does that person speak your South African language? Does she understand? It beats my imagination to see that you guys reverence the white and look down on the black. It's such a shame. And then when we call you xenophobic, you said you are not xenophobic. That's exactly who you are. Until you guys change and stop this attitude, you can never come to Nigeria and somebody will look at you and ask you, where are you from? We don't do that. Nigerians are very welcoming and hospitable, and that is why Nigerian can marry anywhere. They can marry anybody. They can't, because of the love we share here. And most people come to marry. And even South Africans can never leave our